Hello everyone, I appreciate you for joining us today. My name is Fred Wilgenberg and I'm the pastor and director of New Roots Ministry. New Roots Ministry is really a springboard ministry for immigrants and their churches. Today I'm excited to be interviewing briefly here my good friend and colleague Samuel Gayetaye. Samuel is the pastor of International Outreach Ministries, church in Sioux Falls. He was born and raised in Liberia, and so great to have you here. Stay tuned. In just a few weeks we'll be interviewing Samuel and Rich McCorris, another pastor, as they really have a unique partnership between their congregations. So, Samuel, you're not the everyday child of God, as wonderful as many of those are, as I know them to be. You always seem to me to have kind of a unique kindness, a joy, a special spirit about you. And Samuel, what is it about you?
Thank you, Pastor Fred, for this time, the interview, and it's an opportunity for me to share a brief story about my joy of the Lord. Originally, I'm from Liberia, West Africa, but here in Sioux Falls as the pastor for the International Outreach Ministry. By the special grace of God, He has brought me this far. But throughout my life, I've been going through a lot of difficult time, and the Lord reserved my life for this purpose. So the joy of the Lord will always be my strength. I was in Liberia through the Civil War. There are so many people whose life have been taken away, and for me, He spared my life to bring me over the United States. Even some times ago, I was involved in a serious accident in Ivory Coast, which at the time I should have been dead, and God also saved me. I think we were 5 in the accident, and 3 persons died on the scene spot, and God saved my life to reach this far. So there's nothing that I can do, as the word of God declared in the book of Philippians 4:13, that the joy, I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. So through Christ, I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
But Samuel, you're not the everyday pastor that I know as well, as good as many of the pastors are. You and your congregation seem to enjoy celebrating. Recently, you had like a 4-day event to celebrate your 6th anniversary. Your congregation has revivals in this day in year 2016. That's unique. You and your family and others have begun, and you direct a children's orphanage way back in Liberia. Samuel, what is it that gives you this special enthusiasm, this energy, this passion for ministry?
I would love to take you back in the scripture in the book of Psalm 103, verse 1. The word of God declares, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless His holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all His benefit, who forgives all your iniquities, who heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from destruction, who crowns you with loving kindness and tender mercy, who satisfies your mouth with good things, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles." So this scripture led me to know that we should always bless the Lord. We should be happy. Even I have more reason to celebrate Him, because if I think about where He took me from and how far He has brought me, I have a full reason to celebrate Him. So even when I enter in the presence of the Lord, if I don't celebrate, I don't feel happy. If I don't celebrate in the house of the Lord, because of where He took me from, and He has brought me this far. So the Bible says we shouldn't forget the benefit of the Lord. So if I go in the house of the Lord and just keep quiet, stop celebrating, it's like I'm forgetting the benefit. Before, even when I was by home to get a food to eat, it was a problem. And He brought me in a land of abundance. Why would I not celebrate Him, Pastor Fred? I have to celebrate. And I thank God too for the family, unique family that He has given to me. My family, they are the foundation of my ministry also. So I got a full right to celebrate.
Thank you again for joining us. My name is Fred Wilgenberg, the director and pastor of New Roots Ministry. I do ask you to stay tuned. In just a few weeks, we'll be interviewing again Samuel, and joining as a guest would be Rich Mercoris, pastor at King of Glory, as these two men again have a unique partnership in their congregations, and I want you to hear about that. Thank you.